Some people like to call those people the deep state.
Deep state.
Well, the big thing I learned doing this book is that the deep state is packed with patriots.
Yes.
People who go to work every single day on the front lines of the most intense crises the country faces and do it to serve their country and to serve the presidency, not the president. They don't care about political parties. They're there to serve the presidency and the institution.
Patriots of the Deep State sounds more like the title of another terrible Michael Moore documentary than a statement from a, well, supposed serious journalist.
I'm sure it'll help his book sales, but it does go to show you just how chummy the media is with the unelected bureaucrats making decisions that impact the lives of every single American. Here now to react is Chairman of the House Oversight Committee, Congressman James Comer. Congressman, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. I found fascinating in that statement that George Stephanopoulos is saying that the deep state, they don't serve, that they serve the country and they serve the presidency. They don't serve the president. And the bottom line is they do serve the president because the president is the only elected person that has spoken to the people, been elected by the people. This gives them carte blanche to do whatever the hell the deep state wants, regardless of what the president says or does.
You're exactly right. I couldn't say it better myself. I mean, my experience with the deep state is vastly different. If there are as many patriots in the deep state as George Stephanopoulos wants to claim, then they should step forward and blow the whistle like Gary Shapley and Joseph Ziegler did at the IRS, like the FBI whistleblowers have. What we have now is a deep state controlled by bad actors who are protecting the ruling class. And the ruling class would be the Biden family, the Clinton family, and all of the people that have embraced and enhanced the deep state during their tenure. And if you're a Donald Trump or a Republican conservative who's trying to dismantle the deep state, then you're enemy number one. So I completely disagree with Stephanopoulos' characterization of the deep state.
The women at The View, they were sitting there like those bobbing bird dolls. Their heads were just all going in the same direction. But I got the sense of, even though he hasn't been in politics for a very long time, Congressman, that he still, because of his cronies and his friends, wants to preserve the power of those who are lifelong bureaucrats or work in the deep state.
Absolutely. That's one thing that I hope people will soon understand. The deep state and the mainstream media work hand in hand. The media is an integral part of the deep state indoctrination and propaganda machine. This is a problem that we have. When our country was formed, we had checks and balances. For me, in Congress, the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, we're supposed to have oversight over these federal agencies. They will not turn over information that, quite frankly, should be available through a simple Freedom of Information Request Act. They will not turn over to me with a lawful subpoena. And the media was supposed to be a check and balance in our democracy, freedom of the press, freedom of speech. But what we have now is a mainstream media that's been taken over by left-wing activists who also share the same ideology with these left-wing deep state bureaucrats.
And when the deep state thwarts the Congress, George Stephanopoulos and his allies step in and defend them every step of the way.
That's right.
Congressman, we've been watching what you're doing. We appreciate it. Keep up the fight. And thanks for being with us on The Bottom Line. We appreciate it.
We know you're going to try and hold A.G. Garland in contempt over that subpoenaed audio, so good luck to that. Thank you, Congressman.